Welcome back to Down to Earth. It is me, your host, Gabriel, and
me, Caleb.
And today we also have a little special guest, one of our best friends,
Will.
Oh, there you go, Will. All right, since this is Will's first time, do you want to tell us something about yourself?
How did we meet?
So my name's Will. I'm a degenerate alcoholic. Met these guys working at our, are we still saying sports retail stores?
Yeah, don't say the name.
Okay, yeah. Met them there. They actually both bullied me to come here tonight, so that's why I'm here.
Yeah, okay.
I'm playing.
Didn't you ask to come?
No, that wasn't me. No.
All I know is Caleb was like, yo, Will wants to come on the show. And I'm like,
yeah, I was
okay.
like, how soon are we doing guests? And he was like, we can do it right now. I was like, okay, good.
Yeah, I've always liked some podcasts, and I've done one back in the day, but
you said you'd done 3.
We planned to do 3.
You said you did a Roy's one.
A what?
Yeah,
we did that Roy's one that was 3 hours long.
What the heck is a Roy's?
Roids,
like
steroids.
Oh, steroids.
Yeah,
we interviewed a guy that's
yeah.
He's been bodybuilding since he was 12. He's in good shape, and I was like, well, dude, are you gonna hop on the trend wave or whatever? And he went on an hour rant on why that stuff's bad for you, which is fair, but
I have a lot planned for today, by the way.
All right, so let's Caleb, hit us up with one of the topics that you're really interested about talking about.
We could talk for a little bit if we want, but I have we're gonna do a fuck, marry, kill. I have it planned out. I'm really excited. We're gonna talk first. I want to do a week's review. So it's Thursday, and Gabe, tell me about your week. What'd you do?
I've been doing mostly with my schoolwork, involved with my capstone class, and I'm now stuck being basically the lead producer. I'm the one that ended up having to put my group together and make sure everyone knows what their role is, who's doing video, who's doing the musician work, and everything like that. And then I also had to set up a schedule for next week when we're actually in the recording studio, actually recording the music. So it's been annoying. It's been tough. But, I still want to do this podcast because it's something I want to do in my free time. And I enjoy doing stuff like this.
You just want free food.
I mean, it helps. But, I bring the technology here, bro.
How were the burgers on a scale of 1 to 10?
The burgers were legitimately probably an 8.5.
8.5? No, really, but they were a 10.
But, dude, you got to know me with my food ratings. I don't give a shit about food. I never give any foods 10 out of 10.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
What if it was
I'm not a foodie.
Soaked in the spiciest stuff on the planet?
That doesn't make me like it better, bud.
Okay, what if it was
Hispanic and spicy food doesn't make me like it better.
Stereotype.
What if it was Beyonce's asshole with cumin on it? What would you do?
You put Beyonce, but see, with me, you got to say someone what's that woman's name? She was on Eternals. Salma Hayek. That's who you guys. That's the name.
Salma Hayek. That's who you're going with. What?
Salma Hayek.
Oh, Salma Hayek.
You bring up Beyonce.
I don't think Beyonce's that fine, but every celebrity on the planet, you pick Salma Hayek.
Well, if you're going to be talking about older, mature ladies, that's
the
category we're talking about.
You go ahead and pick out which 16-year-old you want to put spices in their asshole. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
16-year-old.
Yeah, if you don't want a mature woman.
Do you know who Salma Hayek is?
Okay, never mind. All right, Will, tell me about your week.
It was good. I turned 21 last week. And
that was last week. We're talking about this week.
I'm getting into it. It's we had a little birthday party on Saturday, and I somehow did about $3,000 worth of water damage to my own house, but that was a great start.
Tell us how.
No.
Tell us how. So
when I get a little too drunky-wonky, I decide to sober myself up in the shower. But you can't stand in a stand shower when you're drunk. It's harder than it looks.
And why did they make those seltzer holders for showers, though?
Oh, this was past the drinking point. This was the trying to find my bed. And, I sat down in the shower, and I guess I decided to fall asleep, and the fat ass plugged the drain and flooded the entire top floor, and woke up to text from my roommate saying, yo, there's $3,000 worth of water damage. What are you doing? And I did not get out of bed till 3 p.m. So
Jesus.
It was a great start to my week, but now I'm just kind of chilling. How was your week, Caleb?
My week was good. I scheduled my wisdom teeth appointment. I was in the great state of North Carolina yesterday.
You haven't had your wisdom teeth out yet?
No, I need to though. They hurt really bad. But the dentist here, whatever, he looked at my mouth and he was like, yeah, that's pretty rough. And I was like, yeah, could we take it out, please? And basically they were like, apparently my insurance sucks. And they're like, you got to bring $2,000 with you by next week or you're screwed.
Cash.
And I was like, shit. And then, you know, the area of North Carolina I'm from, it's really trashy.
It's a great homey area.
I was driving back to where I live now in Tennessee. I'm not going to say the city. But I stopped at a gas station in the middle of nowhere because I had like 20 miles, and I watched this homeless dude fight the Indian convenience store worker, and that was a lot of fun. They ended up resolving it, and they became friends. And then I visited because my mom's a teacher, and I'm not going to say the school, but she's a special needs teacher. And we were having lunch in her classroom, and one of her students comes in, and she was like, he talks with like his teeth out. He's like, talk like this, and he's got her head bitch voice. And she was like, let's just say his name's like Jamie or whatever. And she was like, I love you, Jamie. I'll see you later. He walks out of the room, and she's like, that fucking idiot. I wish he put his teeth back in his mouth.
Holy shit.
And I was like, he's a funny kid. She's like, he's a fucking idiot. He's never going to be able to learn how to read. I'm glad he knows how to mow lawns.
She's a special needs teacher.
Yeah. It's just like ADHD, so it's not a big deal, but it's not like he's like cerebral palsy and she's like kicks over his chair or something. Like, it's just ADHD.
Poor guy.
But I made love to a beautiful woman this week, and before we made love, we were talking about body counts. Never talk about body counts this early on in a relationship.
It's a bad.
Never talk. But my dumbass, I'm not gonna say how many bodies she has, but let's say it's like 4. Let's say it's like 4. Well, we were like laying in bed, and I made a joke.
3 rule.
Well, yeah, no, J. Cole says, like, you got to multiply by 3. But no, so let's say it's 4. And she was like, I made a joke. I was like, oh, which one was the best? And she was like, number 4. And I was like, you don't fucking tell me that. And I was like, that's the most recent one. And then we had sex after. And I was like, which was the best one? She's like, number 4. Which is not me.
It's bigger right there.
Yeah, she was like, I was like, fucking damn it.
That reminds me, I saw this one thing. You guys remember the trend where it was like, the girls would like ask their boyfriends, "Oh, would you love me if I was still a worm?"
Yes. Oh my gosh.
The worm?
Yeah.
Like you remember that? That shit was so annoying. Girls would get so mad if
probably
you
like last year, and it was just like.
Then I wouldn't be part of that.
No,
unless brought it up. That's the only way how I'm figuring out how
you gotta bleep it now. You gotta bleep the name.
Shit. That doesn't matter. But, unless she doesn't bring it up, I don't know what the young girls are talking about these days.
She's like, slay, slay, slay. Oh, would you let me have a word? Slay, 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 purr, purr, purr.
But the new trend is on the guy's side. The guy would walk up to his girlfriend and be like, "Hey, I figured out why I'm so little down there." And the girl would just look at him and go, "Why?" And then he goes, "All right, no, I see how it is." And like, it's just, she won't ever say, "Oh no, you're not little." It's always why, which is not the answer any guy's looking for. But
yeah, I was sexting this girl one time, and I sent her videos of me, and a few days later, like, so she had seen everything, and a few days later, she said she was like, showing me videos of stuff in her room. She was like, I just love little things. And I was like, if you love little things, you came to the wrong place. Didn't deny it.
Didn't deny it.
She was like, yeah.
Jeez. Well, speaking of Salma Hayek, though, here you go. This is the picture of her.
Never mind. She's fine as fuck.
Yeah, so for anybody out there, if you don't know who Salma Hayek is, just give her a look up. Look up Instagram Salma Hayek, and that's all you'll need to see.
She could be the thumbnail.
And she will, I mean, the reason why I brought her up when you said Beyonce, because they're both probably about the same age. They're probably like, well, how old is Beyonce now?
Does she play like
49 or something?
Has she ever been in an Adam Sandler movie? I feel like that's where
she was in.
She's in a lot of stuff. Yeah,
she was in a who's the guy that played Shrek? What's his name?
Jack Black, maybe?
No, Jack Black didn't voice Shrek.
George Clooney.
Is it actually?
No.
So, well, Beyonce is only 42 years old.
Natalie Portman's better.
She was in Austin Powers.
Oh, that's a good movie.
She was also in Lion King. Yeah, but Salma Hayek, real quick, 57 years old. 15 years old.
That's crazy. Look up how old Natalie Portman is.
How old is she?
I would do Natalie Portman in every position imaginable, even if that includes ass on me.
I mean, I'm fine with that with a bunch. You see Lady Gaga?
I always thought Lady Gaga was so ugly.
She's the same age as Beyonce.
She scares me. No, let's do.
I watched The Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to talk about it, but we already talked about it before.
Wait, was it their first time watching it?
I had never watched it before. I had seen the sex scenes before because
of course you have. Of course you have.
But I didn't know they were real. And then I was watching it with a freakishly large friend. And when she goes into the bedroom, I'm like, oh, I know what this is. And she opened the door. And I was like, that's crazy. It kind of made me sad because the girl who plays his first wife is the mom in How I Met Your Mother. So you watch her die and it's kind of sad. It's like she always gets cast in really shitty roles. She gets treated like shit. I feel really bad for her. But I mean, it's Margot fucking Robbie. Like,
Yeah.
she really doesn't have a crazy body. She just has a pretty face.
Have you seen Barbie?
Yeah, I've seen Barbie. I thought it was actually really
I've
good.
not seen Barbie.
I thought Barbie was actually really good.
I felt slightly offended. Slightly
I
offended.
mean,
They give men their parts.
A lot of because all I saw was reports how it's supposed to be like. Well, a lot of people say it's a woke movie about women power or something like that. But then at the same time, it's a lot of people also saying you're just reading too much into the lines.
That's
like, it's just a fucking comedy movie.
Like it
Leave
was
alone.
funny, but like
It's
that
a
was
movie
the
called
only
Barb.
jokes.
If it's
Yeah, it was a lot of
jokes,
men
the only
jokes. But then
jokes
again,
was
think
that.
about for the whole of time, and I'm not like the Mr. Feminist, whatever, but for the whole of time, the
It
butt
was
of
only just women jokes back
yeah,
then.
it's
Like,
all
with
it was
stand-up
just women jokes, and the
stand-up
one
comedians
time
was only women
they make
jokes.
fun of
That's
guys
funny.
for being dumbasses. The one time they make fun of guys for being idiots, we're like flip out. No, yes, guys I think can write like different humor with jokes, but it's not just what that. So the Barbie movie, the entire thing was just about like fragile masculinity, and it was like switch it up, like make something a little bit more funny. But I thought it was a 2-hour movie. I mean, guys have done a lot of shitty things. I mean,
I feel like everyone wanted, like all these like younger girls wanted like a actual live action Barbie, and then they do this like woke movie, and now I just feel like that.
Well,
we're not trying to
Barbie
take political stances on this podcast.
Every movie is turning into a woke movie. That's why Marvel is going
Not Don't Worry,
downhill.
Darling.
In the shitter.
That's why Marvel is going downhill.
That's why I'm a DC fan. I say that.
All right,
but
have fun with that.
that's why
they're making a
they got the
Supergirl.
CW.
They're making a Supergirl.
CW network boy.
You watch the last few seasons of Arrow. That's all it is.
No,
political statements.
I literally
The Flash, they make it a girl Flash.
Arrow is the only good show.
No,
in
Arrow
CW.
is the
In
best show, bro.
It's the
They tried
only
to make
DC
them
good
fucking
DC
best
I
show.
tried to straight up become a superhero. I had an agreement with my grandma. She was going to make a suit for me, and I had to make her keep it on the down low. I was like bribing her.
Keep this shit on low.
And I was 13 and doing like push-ups, and I built a bow and arrow so that it was made with rubber, like a string, and like those rubber bracelets everyone used to wear. And I was trading
What was it,
hardcore.
the animal ones? The animal ones?
What do they call those?
Oh, like the slap bracelets?
No. He's talking
there
about
was-
like the
there was
animal rubber band
bracelets,
things.
but they were shaped as animals and just random shapes.
I know.
No, they were just
silly
like-
bands.
Silly
No,
bands,
they weren't
that's what
silly
they're
bands.
called,
They were
yeah.
just straight up like thick out. You know, like when you go to like a 9/11 memorial, it's like never forget.
No.
Except in New York, they charge for those.
Oh yeah,
It's crazy. I'm like,
I mean, it's a souvenir thing. Of course, they're
Best
going to
city in
charge
the
for
world.
those.
no,
bro.
like the actual Twin Towers. Charge for. I mean, I guess they got to build it back somehow, but
you mean they're not building that shit back?
if they charge any more for that rubber band, I'm going to hit the fucking bill.
You're gonna have to bleep that one out. I won't get flagged.
So I have a question for you guys.
Don't worry, we're not getting monetized, so this probably doesn't matter right now. Once we get monetized, then we'll have to start talking. We'll have to start worrying.
We're gonna bleep out we're gonna be talking, and it's just like every time we say like a funny joke, then we're gonna bleep it out, and it's like, oh, go pay for our Patreon to get the funny stuff.
If you guys want to see the unfiltered podcast as well as bonus clips of
Bonus
Caleb
clips.
showing
Just
his
Caleb
inner
naked.
self.
It's straight up just gonna be like I bleep, and then we bleep, and
See,
you're just not gonna be able to watch any of it. It's gonna be
See,
brutal.
this is the part. See, this is the thing with like, because I eventually want to go into like, if not like YouTube Live or just like Twitch, start live streaming this shit.
I have Tourette's, bro. You want me to spaz out on live while people are like making fun of me?
No, I mean they'll be making fun of a bunch of. I mean, bruh, have you not seen? I mean, without the stuff that they're probably be listening to, and people will probably be posting comments about stuff. You know how much stuff they'll say about the stories about when we were talking about the first time, last time.
That's true. The only thing I know about like live streaming is like cam girls.
Well, but
That's it.
so we
Cam
know
boys.
we know what Caleb spends his time watching cams and movies.
Cams will take your time, man, because it's
with
like
big men.
it's like, oh, we're at goal number 4. When we get to girl number 16, then that's when I'll take off my shirt. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Caleb casually binges porn, and he thinks
I actually don't watch porn.
It's a TV series. He thinks it's like the new Grey's Anatomy. It's just porn.
I actually hate porn. Porn's so boring. I just have a really, really deep spank bag.
I'm just like
really horny.
I just do it. I just watch it. Basically, get me going. And it's like 30 seconds, and I'm done.
Well, you know,
30 seconds.
Well, we talked about this
forever.
last cast. Well, I mean, yeah, no. 30 seconds. like total, like getting the video and getting all
Mine's
warmed
straight up like
and-
2 hours.
Well, see, this is what we talked
a lot.
about
That's
last
just a
cast.
lot.
With me
But
being,
I don't have time for
we
that.
didn't talk about it last cast. We just talked about it in the car.
Probably. But I don't have time to jerk off anymore, so I really don't do it.
No, it's because of like whether or not you're circumcised or not.
Oh yeah.
Because it is like if you are uncircumcised, you're more sensitive, so it takes you like less to masturbate.
Wait, so when you have sex, how long does it take you to finish?
It's the same. It's like the same though.
The same as a normal person?
I'm not assuming. I'm be honest, but I mean, I don't know how much. I don't know what it is, but it's.
How long do you fuck for?
I don't fucking know. I don't keep a track. I
He
got
loses
like, maybe
track.
depends.
See,
I put songs on and then I count how many. I mostly count how many songs come by.
See, I have like, like when you watch like Olympic swimming and they have like a big old timer. I have that and I started at 0 and it just like counts down. No, when I lost my virginity, like the first like 5 times I had sex, like the first time, I turned on NCIS and those are 40-minute episodes and I got through 3. Every time we would fuck, I got through 3 episodes. She almost died every time.
See, I don't got that stamina, bro.
It took a lot out of me.
Soccer. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Yeah, it's a soccer stamina.
That's what all the running's for.
That's why all the soccer players got the baddies with them.
Not the last time I had sex, like a few days ago. I mean,
You told me the bucket's coming out of her or something like that. Was that the one where she had to hold
different
it in?
girl. Thanks for having me, Gabe. No, I had so the previous girl I got with, I hadn't came in 5 days. So
Yeah,
when we had sex, I was like, I just left her hanging there. I was like, yeah, sorry, that's like 5 days of calm. I gotta go. Like,
Hey, I'll see you, man.
Speaking of this, it reminded me, and I really want to hear this, Will, whether or not. So you've heard of 40 days, 40 nights?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so it's basically how long you can hold without masturbating. And so we also talked about whether or not we've ever had a wet dream last time.
I never have.
So he never had one. I had one. I can share mine again if we really want to talk about it.
I can't say I've ever had one.
You never had a wet dream?
Uh-uh.
What was the longest you ever went without masturbating?
5 days.
Probably about 7 hours. No, I'd say probably about.
Don't be embarrassed, bro. Just wait until I say what I say.
I'm trying to think. I'm saying probably about. I'd say a good 8 days.
8 days, and you never had a wet dream?
I've came in like 23 different states because I can't go that long.
This was like sharing.
What were
rooms
you
and
just?
stuff.
Oh, you were just.
Yeah.
You didn't have any time. Couldn't find time. Gotcha. So I'll talk about mine again. So basically, it was a 40-day, 40-night situation. If you didn't know, it's a movie. Recommend it. Pretty funny. Where it's a group of guys where they do a bet whether or not they can last 40 days and 40 nights without masturbating.
That's kind of gay.
It's unhealthy.
It is unhealthy. It's not gay. It's masculinity, if anything. But so basically that, and me and some of my friends were trying to do that during high school, and that is the worst time to do it.
The worst time to do that.
So believe it or not, I only made it about it was like 2 weeks. I can't remember half the time, but it wasn't that long. It was like half a month or something like that, and basically it was during history class, and
God.
So I was a notorious sleeper in high school. And it was history class, and you know for sure I'm not staying up in there. Oh no, I can't remember. Was it math or a history class? One of those two. Because I've always
had to be history.
I'm sleeping in either one of those. I'll be honest, even in English. But it's one of those two. And there's a girl in front of me. We were 15, so it was algebra. It might have been algebra then, and because it was my sophomore year, and she had the fattest ass for a sophomore. I'll be honest.
You're gonna clip that.
I mean, I could clip it twice since I said it twice.
You're 25 and you're still thinking about a sophomore's ass.
Okay, so, and well, I was 16 at that time, so I can't remember it.
He also didn't know his age last time.
Yeah,
We'd have calculated it.
we literally had to calculate it live on the show.
On the show.
To be figured out what my age was. But anyway, so I had a dream, and I had that dream where it was just me and her in the middle of the classroom just going crazy. And then I woke up and I'm just like,
splurged everywhere.
I had to go to the bathroom, and then I threw away my boxers in the bathroom trash can.
You freeballed it.
Yeah.
I actually have a buddy who does not wear underwear.
I'm beyond. Well, when I was 14, for some reason, I went a lot without wearing underwear.
Yeah.
I was just like, it's just so much more comfortable.
That's what he says, but like he only wears jeans, and I'm like, you're
okay. I
fucking
don't wear
fine.
jeans. I was wearing. That's crazy.
Like, dude, I know
What does he do? You know how many times
I
I've zipped up my dick? underwear?
I was wearing like joggers and shit like that. That's what I was. I wasn't wearing jeans.
No,
or
he
anything.
full on wears like
You fucking Sway Lee over there.
It's,
Fuck,
letting the
man.
thing hang.
It's comfy, man. Don't knock it till you try it,
Bro, the Sway Lee concert, he just lets that thing go everywhere. I have a really good idea for like next episode.
Okay.
I think that I should give tattoos live.
I think we should correct that. We should actually find an artist and let them tattoo Caleb.
How about we just?
I would be fine with that.
we just get a schmuck to come in and tattoo them live?
Or I have everything that you need to tattoo. I tattooed myself multiple times.
I'll do it right now.
You'll tattoo them. I'm just kidding. We're gonna get some random schmuck to come in.
When you get some crackhead, and we're like, we'll give you $20 if you let me experiment on your body.
Don't call that.
Dude, all you have to do is say needles in their fucking hair.
Yeah, I mean, no, we could find some schmuck.
There's schmuck's right next to me. Yeah, he would let me draw on them right now.
I literally would. I think that's actually what I'm doing tomorrow night.
You're drawing on yourself. Wait,
no, I'm going to
tattoo somebody?
see my female, and she wants to tattoo me.
Does she,
Dude, what if she just writes her name?
Is it as simple
I'd be
as
fine
it
with that.
seems?
I'd marry her.
Is it simple as you're making it sound like just draw it on you? Is that how simple it is?
I mean, there's definitely like you got to figure out needle length and stuff. There's a lot to it, but I mean, I did it myself, and I'm an idiot. So, but you also saw how mine turned out.
See it again?
It's a soccer one, isn't it?
So
you think I did that?
I don't fucking know.
I did that.
Well, I mean, like it's a rectangle. I mean, I don't know. Like that's. I mean, if you can't do something
straight
like that,
lines are the hardest.
Yeah,
part
it's tough.
tattoo.
Curved lines, all lines actually are really hard.
well,
Tattooing's hard.
But no, okay, so-
everyone to each their own.
Think about it. Ian lost the fantasy football. He wants to come on. We just surprise him.
We surprise them.
We
This is your
surprise
fan-
him. We give him a bottle of Crown Royal, and
We
we're like,
give
here you go.
everyone-
bud.
What if we just like knocked
him
him out?
bleed.
Like I just punch him.
I can find some chloroform.
No, we could just get him, slip something in his drink or something.
Do a just roofie him.
You talked about knocking him out.
We might as well gangbang him while we're down. I mean, if we're gonna go through all that effort, I'd like to come.
I mean, you can come anytime you want to, bud.
Come out.
Do you like? Okay, so I had this thought yesterday, and I needed to ask like fellow bros because you can't ask a female this. But do you guys ever like shit really hard, and when you go to wipe, it takes like 5 seconds, and you're like, "Where's the shit?"
I have had this.
Ghost wipe.
That's why I wrote down on my list hidden shit. I will take I would take it. I would examine my.
vegetables.
I mean, every guy has said that. Oh, not even guy.
No, it's
but
like a dirty
everybody-
shit.
Everybody has had that thing where it's just like you taking a shit and then it's a clean wipe.
I don't get
It's
that
a
though.
glitch in the
I don't get
matrix,
that. Well, first of all,
You
why does
don't
it
get
even
that?
stay on your asshole? Can someone explain to me?
Because when you're
You gotta
pushing
pinch
it
it
out,
off.
yeah, when you're pushing it out and basically like your butt is like clenching and it's squishing the poop, so it basically becomes unsolidified and smears all over your ass crack.
Do you fold the toilet paper, or do you just grab the toilet paper and use it? Are you a folder?
It depends on
the toilet paper. It depends on the toilet paper. If I decided to buy some dollar store toilet paper, I'm just balling it up.
How many?
But if I got some good toilet paper, I fold it.
How many
because-
times a week do you get shit on your fingers? I do at least like twice.
I'm grown
it
enough to be
happens-
able to wipe myself.
I mean, I am too, but sometimes the
I am
toilet
too.
paper is flimsy.
That's-
You've seen that you shit at our
Ever
workplace.
since I started wiping is when I started getting shit on my face.
I layer my shit, dude. I'd rather have fucking like 8 pieces of toilet paper in my hand than have it on my hands.
I hate shitting so much that I'll do it one time a day and I shower after because I don't want to smell like it. I get so scared. That's why you say closing.
I used to be like that, but then I realized the power of like just wet wipes and shit.
But then you smell like it, and then you're like, why does he smell like a fucking
nice
baby wipe?
wet wipes.
Yeah,
and you get some like.
Have you not smelled the dude wipes, dude?
You gotta. This is when you get older. This is what you're gonna eventually be doing, and you're gonna be like, why was I never doing this before? You get wet wipes. You start using more like baby powder or some powder on there. No, bro, I'm not joking, bro.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just saying, when you're 20 now, trust me, man. Once you hit like 21, 22, both of y'all, age hits you like a motherfucker. Trust me.
You're 21 now. What do you think?
You'll learn so much other things where you're like, why wasn't I doing this before?
But like baby wipes smell. Okay, I'm gonna need you to cut this.
You get the dude wipes, man.
Yeah,
they have like a
dude
nice,
wipes.
good
They
smell.
have dude wipes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need you to cut this because I don't want to
I'm not
talk
gonna-
about her on this podcast. But my ex-girlfriend, when she got chlamydia and herpes, and she still lived here, she had the baby wipe every 5 seconds, so the apartment would constantly smell like fucking baby wipes because she was having to clean down there all the time.
Why'd you give her chlamydia?
I didn't give her.
Have you told the other girl yet?
Some weirdo nurse. No, I'm clean. I got tested. Some weirdo, the typical like, don't worry about him. Gave her chlamydia and herpes, and then she fucking tried to come back, and she was like, "You gave it to me," but he lied about getting tested. So he was like, "Oh, I'm clean."
Well, see, that's the beauty of that is that she could sue him.
People need to sue her. She's not telling people. People. I'm clean. I got tested.
It is legally a crime to not tell somebody if you have an STD.
The other day told me all about it.
Yeah, no, because
it was weird. She was like, really tell me a lot about it.
One of my friends had what's not an STD? What's it called? Like the
STI
scare, sort of kind of thing.
What's the STI? What's the difference?
It's infection, maybe sexual transmitted infection.
No. It's not an STD. No, it wasn't HTD. STD. It was
CBD.
It was a HIV scare, but it's called.
Oh yeah.
But it was something not HIV or something. Like it's something else.
Are you talking about AIDS?
No,
yeast infection.
It's like HIV. It's like
it's just AIDS.
I don't know. But it's a different type of. It's like an STD or something like that.
It's COVID.
Yeah, it was COVID. when we were 19, it was COVID. But but that's what happened to him. That he went to a wedding and he met a girl, did her, and then she like literally as soon as like he said it wasn't even like 30 seconds after it was done, she just immediately started crying, like bawling her eyes out. He's just like, what the fuck is wrong? And she's like, I have like HIV or whatever like that. HPV, that's what it's called, HPV.
Oh, HPV can cause cancer.
Yeah, so she's like, I have HPV. And then he was like, of course, I mean, anybody out there, if you're not excused and not talked to or anything, you're going to be pissed. So he was pissed and stuff like that.
Will's over here looking it up.
Try and fucking pronounce it. Human papillomavirus infection. It's a type of warts.
Yeah, so it's basically so it's a type of genital I think it's a type of genital warts that mostly only shows up in males. Women can have it, but it's like shows up in males.
Because did you get your HPV shot? Because I did.
I don't know.
I'm talking to the guy who's not circumcised, so I don't know.
That doesn't mean anything.
But like clearly, did you like what shots have you got?
I mean, I've gotten the normal shots.
Did you get HPV shot?
Maybe.
You're supposed to get when you're like 12 or 13.
Then I probably do have
it. It's a big old fucking needle.
Shots I have.
I have a blue paper, and considering the fact that they let me in college, I'm assuming I've had my HPV shot because you have to have certain shots and stuff like that before you can even get into college.
When we were in the car going to pick up Little Caesar, and Gabe was like, "I'm not circumcised," and I was like, "Can I see your penis?"
Yes. I'm just curious.
Like, I really want to know.
And I'm like, no, I haven't even shown my best friend my penis, even though he's shown me his already.
Oh yeah, you said you shown his
multiple times. I've seen it since we were in like high school. So
that's cute. No, that's cute.
It was. I'm just kidding. It was not.
It was actually horrific.
It was horrific. I'm like, I already have my own. He was also uncircumcised, so I was like, I already have my own. I don't need to see another one.
So could you guys make like a...
You guys hoodie buddies?
Could you put it together and make like a hamster tunnel?
Jesus.
No, you need an uncircumcised because you got the foreskin and then you put that around.
No, you just peel it back, dude.
So it's like Christmas, like plug it in Christmas lights.
Because he was so, it's like, but isn't it like get dirty and stuff? Like just pull it back and fucking clean it. Like it's like
that's
maybe
so much extra work.
Maybe back then it was like an issue, but nowadays you just clean it. Like you have soap, you just fucking pull it back and clean it. It's not that bad. And then when you get hard, it more or less is already like halfway pulled back anyways.
Do when you're like about to go with a girl, do you do like the Mario thing where like the thing comes out of the plant comes out of the thing and you're like, oh, look who's coming to bite you?
I'm not a freak in bed.
I have you better jump over.
I have some class, you know. And maybe if I get a gamer girlfriend, I would start making references like that.
You ever watch like the gamer girl TikToks where they like make all their man like all those weird foods?
I don't have TikTok.
Well, I don't have TikTok either, but you know what I'm talking about?
So no, I don't. So
I know a lot about TikTok for not someone who doesn't have a TikTok. You know why I don't have TikTok? Because all it is ass.
And isn't that why you have Instagram? So what's the difference?
No, my Instagram is clean. I was in a long relationship. I built my social medias to make sure it doesn't show any. I ruined it pretty quickly, but
dude,
Bro, I just
It's a long. You should know.
I just recently was able to get my YouTube recommendation straight. Like now,
You watched one fucking Pilates video, and Jesus Christ, it
wasn't Pilates video. It was like an anime video, and then just filled with anime.
oh my god. You know what the worst thing, the hardest thing to get clean? Facebook.
I
One
use
breastfeeding
Facebook.
video.
I don't
One
use-
breastfeeding video.
Whoa.
It wasn't my fault.
Tell them your breastfeeding
Bro,
video.
my mom sent me a video of like something in Maine about like the Maine shooter or whatever, and I scrolled down because I was trying to. I don't have Facebook anymore because it's stupid, but I didn't know how to work it, and so I thought if you like it was like Instagram, if you scroll down, you scroll back up, it would restart the video, and I scrolled down, and it's just this big old titty, and she breastfeeds, and then and that sticks in your search history. And my girlfriend at the time, you know her, I called her. I wasn't even with her. I called her. I was like, babe, I swear to God, I wasn't watching that. I was like, because I know she's going to go through, like, if somehow find it. I was like, I swear to God, I'm not watching weird breastfeeding videos. Like, I swear. And then she was like, she thought it was funny, but I was like shitting it. I was like, oh, you fucking kidding me? I spent like, because when you're a boyfriend of like a long term, you make sure nothing pops up. So like the one time I had TikTok, it was very clean. And like it would always just be like funny Trump videos or like soccer videos. And then of course the one time her and I watched TikTok together, it was just titties. I was like, you know what you're doing. There's some little boy sitting in the camera.
Little boy.
Little man controlling.
Watch this.
Controlling. He's like, oh, you're by yourself? You're trying to jerk? We're going to show you shitty stuff. Oh, you're with your girlfriend?
Depressing videos.
See that's the thing. Like this is me. This is my mindset. I never understood. Besides my Reddit is just something you don't want. My Reddit, you don't want to go.
I don't want to see Reddit.
I don't want to see Reddit either.
I feel like you know the game.
I mean, that's it. But nobody wants anybody to see their Reddit. That's the thing. Reddit,
what's the best OnlyFans promo pages? Because I started one.
Or to Reddit?
On Reddit? What are you talking
What are the best OnlyFans like r/like OnlyFans promo pages that I can post that I don't have to verify because that's annoying. It takes 3 to 5 days to fucking OnlyFans promotions. 3 to 5 days to verify.
I mean,
I need the money now. And you think I'm joking about the OnlyFans? You're crazy.
I mean, I'm not surprised, but I mean, you can find subreddit. There'll be like a subreddit with blue eyes, a blue eye subreddit. You could put it on there. Or some shit.
I don't show face.
Oh, you don't show face. Mm-hmm. Well, then just fucking look up legs or some feet or some shit. I don't fucking know.
It's just so much work. It's like,
what are you planning on putting on it?
I just want to show my penis and people pay for it.
Okay, well then
I'll like if you want me to come on my pillow, I will.
Okay.
But other than that, I don't really feel like too much effort. And I don't have that OnlyFans anymore.
Let's see. This is the thing. You got to start. Of course, you want to go ahead and start uploading stuff just to have it ready.
There's 2 posts.
All right. So then you have that, and then you can start. You need to create a business email. I have a business email.
I have a business email.
So no, a business email for that specific.
Yeah,
business.
I do. It's my exact username.
Okay, then. So then you use that email, create social media accounts with that email, and then with those accounts, you start posting on whether it be subreddit.
Don't say Twitter. I fucking posted on Twitter, and it was like, we think this is dirty stuff, and I was like, a fucking course. I'm supposed to make money. How am I supposed to do it? I was like, Twitter is notorious for porn. Thanks a lot.
That's what
a girl wants to post her pussy. They're fine with it.
Elon Musk is all about free speech, but X is like one of the least free speeches on platforms now.
I don't get it. It's like you scroll through anything on Twitter. It's like boobies, vaginas, everything. A guy wants to show his dick one damn time.
They're probably paying for that monthly thing. You gotta get Twitter Blue.
I blocked out my penis. But my OnlyFans, like, huh?
You actually got OnlyFans?
I would neither confirm or deny.
I mean, I'm just see,
dude, if you need some dollars.
Okay, so I got one message from one guy on my Twitter, and he was like,
one guy?
He was like, let me see your dick. And I was like, if you pay. And he was like, no, you broke ass. And I was like, I'm not going to show you my penis without paying.
You're right, I am broke. That's why I'm asking you to pay.
Well, he was like, because I was like, I'm not gay. I'm just trying to like take money from gay people. And he's like, I'll make you come. And I'm like, no, you won't. But okay.
Now, buddy, I'll say you this. It's not from personal experience, but it is just a scientific thing that I have looked up. If you finger your butthole without your, you will come without whether you want or not to. So if he gets in there, you're gonna come with.
I'm not actually gonna fuck this guy. I deleted it, but he was like he kept on calling me a gay boy, and I'm like, I fuck women, bitch. I'm just trying to make money. And he was like, you fucking gay boy, you're never gonna make any money. And I was like, okay. So I tried to be my email back.
Well, there's a lot of men on there who will want to whether dehumanize you on there.
He was gay though. I'm not gay.
But like no, that's the thing. Like that, a lot of people on there are like that. Even girls, where like the guy will come in there and be like, "Take off your shirt," and she'll like pay me money, and then the guy will be like, well, "You're a stupid whore. Why do I get you?" That's how guys are.
Well, I tried to gaslight him back. I was like, "You fucking piece of shit." I kept on going. I was like, "You're a teeny tiny dick, broke ass little bitch." I was like, "Give me money, you can see my cock."
He probably liked that. He's like,
yeah, that's part.
No, that's it. He replied, "All right." He said, "Go fuck yourself, gay boy." And I was like, "I fuck women, you bitch."
How am I gay? You wanted to see my penis.
That's what you texted me, you bitch.
Knows.
You texted me.
Poor guy.
But my OnlyFans description is "Hello, sexy daddies."
See, that's your problem. Right? That's why he called you a gay boy, baby.
No, yeah, this is before I had the OnlyFans. I started trying to sell on Twitter first, and then I created my OnlyFans, and then I make a real Twitter for it, and I was trying to promote it, and then Elon Musk fucking banned me. And then I went to Reddit, and they were like, Reddit was like, you gotta verify yourself.
Yeah, I mean, they don't want just people posting on there. That's why you have to verify yourself.
Well, so then I had to like, you ever like make dumb decisions and you have to make yourself come so you think straight?
I mean, see, I did that
post-nut clarity.
That's like after that incident. I think like starting halfway through junior year of high school, I just ended up doing it every morning before going to school.
Every morning is crazy.
I would not be able to think straight.
Well,
every morning. What do you mean?
Post-nut clarity is why I drive Uber Eats. So,
so do you wait? What?
Post-nut clarity is why I drive Uber Eats.
After you do Uber Eats after, or
well,
you
like,
did it and you're like, I should do Uber Eats.
Well, I get in this habit where I like, I'll pay like a lot of money for OnlyFans. I'm just gonna get it.
That's why you do. Okay, I see where you're coming from.
See, I pay monthly subscriptions for like stuff like this audio setup.
Oh,
Caleb pays monthly subscriptions to see women.
I don't actually pay monthly subscriptions. It's not hard. Like you know, like on Marvin's Room when Drake is like, I'm addicted to getting naked pictures from women. Mm-hmm. That's me.
That's naked pictures from underage women, though. You gotta add that in there.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like we've talked about Millie Bobby Brown every episode of this podcast.
Well, this is the second episode.
Well, technically we have 3 because we did 2-parter last time.
We basically did a 2-parter.
Yeah, so this is episode 3.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna split them up though.
I will. I mean, I'm gonna split them up. Yeah.
We need because we're trying to make a Valentine's Day episode, right? Mm-hmm. And last time I talked about my ex-girlfriend a little bit. Will, you've been in a committed relationship for
coming up on 2 years.
Coming up on 2. Has it really been 2 years?
2 in May.
Okay.
Congrats.
Give us pro tips. Okay, hold on. There are 3 topics. Your biggest mistake, something people shouldn't repeat. Your biggest pro tip. Your biggest bedroom tip. I guess you give her a biggest bedroom tip if you know what I mean.
Right now?
Well, yeah, right now. No, next episode. You're not going to repeat another episode right now.
The first mistake is just...
Talking to the mic.
It's worrying too much is what I'd say. Trust is a big thing.
Or like sending them hot girls on Instagram.
Okay, that was an accident. We've moved on from that. But it's... I think trust is a big thing. And once you guys have gathered that trust... I think that's great. What was your second question?
Biggest pro tip or biggest mistake?
That was first one. Biggest mistake is first one.
Biggest pro tip to being in a relationship that long. I mean, I know.
Yeah. Communication is that's key. Mm-hmm. If you can communicate, that's great. Call each other. Just update each other.
That's my biggest issue. I suck at communicating.
All right, now what is the one that got away? I'm kidding. Don't bring that. You don't gotta bring that up.
And what's the biggest bedroom tip you can give? We're gonna try to make this like Call Her Daddy.
Here. I got a question. What is your like after you've been in the relationship for so long? I don't know how it is with you. I mean, 2 years. You're coming up on 2 years. I don't know if you gotten to that point yet. But when you get to the point where you're very relaxed with each other, how do you initiate the sex, basically? Because like when you're in the early stages, it's very easy. You just flirting with each other.
I think it's easier the later you go on.
It's easier later on.
I think it's easier later on.
It is easier later on for you guys
because it's not you're not trying to like think about making a movie. You just straight up let's fuck right now.
Just start hugging her, and then it just starts getting in the mood and stuff like that.
They straight up want you to start having sex with them in their sleep. They're like, if you just want to finger me in my sleep, I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. But it gets easier as you go. That's a real story right there. You know what I mean?
More or less.
But like, don't be afraid to get into detail. Like this is one of those shows. I've already marked on YouTube 18 and plus. Okay, I've already marked that.
You should be 35 and up.
35 and up. Married, divorced twice, has 4 kids, moved on, single parent.
It's gonna be a bunch of middle-aged people listening to
Like this guy speaks the truth, man.
Has been a stepfather before. Randomly gets with your ex-coworkers.
Oh, we need to get Nick on here.
Oh, I need to be on that episode.
You know, I hope you know that like a year from now, if we actually do like if this gets famous, I think it will. I'm aiming
for at least like 100. I mean, by the end of this year, like I'm hoping like 100 every episode, 100 people listening.
I'm thinking more than that.
I mean, that's like
it's only January, but I hope we should go ahead.
For some reason, I thought it was like June already.
We should go ahead and film our apology videos because we have a lot of things we got to make up for. We got
the first episode when we were talking about what our name should be, and then Caleb said we should do something about our race because he sees color.
I would like to apologize to every indigenous community in America, every indigenous community in Madagascar, every indigenous community in Africa,
I will say
every
this.
form of the LGBTQ plus community.
I will say this. While these past couple episodes or whatever that we've been talking about the people that we bring in, no matter who we bring in, I will still be the only Mexican and the only the only minority in this cast. So,
Will, let's hear your story the first time you came, and I'll share mine after.
Oh, and I can go into depth about mine then, because I've only talked a little bit at first, and I'll tell mine last.
Dude,
Will,
that one's bad. That one's bad, dude.
Caleb only heard a little bit of mine, and he knows how bad mine is.
Fucking wild, bro. He starts. Bro, this is how he starts it. He said, "Well, do you want my orgasm story or my coming story?" And I was like, "The fuck?"
No, I know what you mean.
You know he knows what I mean.
Mine was straight white stuff.
Here, this is how I open mine up.
Right.
Y'all remember Pillow Pets?
Dude, I had a Carolina Panthers one.
Oh, I had an Eagles one, dude.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh my god.
It just looked at me a little too hard one time, and I was like, "Hey, you need to stop." And it just one thing led to the next, and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck is that?" Whoa! And
Just like something feels good.
because like I this was like my issue is the sex eds at school don't tell you anything that's important. They're like, "Hey, man."
No, all they do is tell you that semen comes out of you. That's all
Yeah,
they tell you.
Penis goes in vagina.
I thought like my shit. I was like, I have to pee, dude. My shit was like broken, and I was like, I'm about to call my mom, dude.
So yours was all just basically instinctual.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
Yeah.
All right. So then, let's see when you were first able to actually shoot out stuff. What was that?
No, it was the same one.
It was the same story.
What was the
Okay.
first porn you ever watched? Because I
Dude,
also have
this
a really
was.
good answer.
I was actually talking about this earlier with my friend because an old picture came up, and it was like it was like a 5th or 6th grade birthday party I had, where I had like a Nerf war, and we saw my buddy, his name's Tyler, and I haven't talked to him forever, but like he was the kid who like told everyone, showed everyone stuff, like in I think it was his either 3rd or 4th grade birthday party. It was just me and my other buddy. We went over there, and one didn't have the newest Pokemon game, so he's playing the DS, grinding out our Pokemon games. Well, me and my buddy under the bed, and he's like, "Yo, look at this," and he was like the only kid that had an iPod, and that was just like the first fucking just went to the like arguably the sketchiest porn website I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, what the fuck is this? But I was like, whoa, what is whoa, and it was because I was just young and I just like didn't know, but I was like, I kind of like it, but I just don't know what to do, and that was the first time.
What was your first porn video?
My first porn, I was at.
Had to be a lesbian thing, dude. It definitely was.
It definitely was.
Mine, I will say my first video was a lesbian as well. So.
This wasn't the first time I came, but the first time, I'll tell that story in a second. But the first porn I ever watched, like straight porn on Pornhub, because I went straight for the safe stuff, was 7 women in a bar, and they had to do challenges. And then the winner of all the challenges, and these were like, they were like,
Dude, you went like fucking hardcore first time.
yeah, I don't know how. You know how many times I tried to find that video? So they were they were all just like 6'5" with like dark hair, like biker girls. I mean, fine. But like,
You did watch a fucking YouTube video, your first video.
no, and then so they like spun the wheel or whatever, and then the girl who was the winner of the challenge got like a vibrator, and they all strap on her, and so it was like a 7-girl orgy, and it was on my 13th birthday. That was the first porn I ever watched.
Was it like, you watch it with
That's
a
my first
buddy, or was
porn.
it by yourself?
The first time I came, huh?
It was like with some buddies, or you watch it?
No. So
You went
basically,
into that alone?
on my 13th birthday,
I went mine alone.
I was at
need
the
some
beach
friends.
of North Carolina, and we got back
watched
to the
my friends
house,
before.
and I went to the we stayed with someone, and I didn't feel like waiting because my sister was in the shower. I didn't feel like waiting, so I went into the person that we stayed with, their personal bathroom. To beat it, and they're like banging on the door. I'm like, just 1 more minute, just 1 more minute.
I'm sitting here. I'm pooping.
And that was the first porno I ever watched. But so the first time I came, I think it was like a few months before this. So basically, when I was a kid, I lived in an apartment with my mom, and my mom and my sister had a couch, and I also had like there were 2 couches. They sat on that couch, and then I sat on another couch. And the couch that I sat on had a really big arm, so I could like lay against it. And so I never really like watch porn, or like I'd never seen boobies before or anything. I always thought they were like cone shaped. And so when I first diversed into nudity, it was like through like comic books and stuff.
Yep.
And so like Poison Ivy, Wonder Woman, yeah, they so that's what I did. But so I didn't know like porn existed, so I would watch it on YouTube. Because YouTube back in the day had some good fucking shit.
No, YouTube, you could literally watch straight up porn back then.
It was good. It was good shit. So
prime shit.
I was really into Arrow, and so I was watching a nude beach video, and I didn't think it was actually going to show up, and it was panning around, and the first girl that locked on was who I thought was a girl off Arrow I had a really big crush on, and her full tits, huh?
Speedy?
No, she's fine, but no, the other one, the girl
Felicity?
no, the other one.
Black Canary.
Yes, I thought it was her. Looked just fucking like her. It wasn't though, sadly. And saw her tits. And my mom and my sister were in the room on the other couch. I had my phone, like I had my arm up. I was hiding it and just sitting on this couch, and we were watching TV. And I saw it, and I saw the girl's tits, and I came right there in my pants, and I was like, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And then so I went to the bathroom, and I was like, didn't know. I was like, what the? I was like, why did that hurt? But why did that feel good? And I was like, let's run it back. And then so I didn't know how to make myself come for the longest time. So I'd be in the bathroom for hours, and upon hour, like swear to God, hours and hours and hours. My mom would be like, what are you doing there? And I thought she just didn't know masturbation existed. Yeah. So I was like, oh, she's never going to catch on. She's like, I feel like you're doing bad stuff in there. And I was like, what the fuck bad could you do in a bathroom? I was like, nothing's bad in there. And so I lied to her, and I told her I was flexing in the mirror for hours and hours and hours. And she fucking bought it too. She was like, oh, that makes total sense.
You could have told me that now, and I would have bought it.
Bro, kids at that age, you're just like...
I was 65 fucking pounds. What am I supposed to be flexing?
No, bro, kids fucking do random shit all the damn time, bro. If you say something just realistic, like, oh, you're looking at yourself in the mirror, okay, kids are fucking weird, I believe that. I
used to be really shooting hours. I was like, no, nothing bad. I'm just flexing in the mirror. And she was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Just stop doing it as much. And I was like, okay. And then, but I didn't know you're supposed to jerk it, right? So I would sit on the toilet.
Just hold it, squeeze it.
No, I would angle it down. I'd rub the top of it, like your pupil area. That is the best.
Well, that's the most stimulated part.
That is the best nut you will ever feel. I swear to God, right there. You do it. You get the stroke.
Bro, have you ever?
You get the beginning of the shaft.
I need to stop talking because apparently I was more fucked up as a kid than I think I was.
The beginning of the shaft. Because my mom. Because then after that, I would like look up like Wonder Woman nude, and she came into the bathroom one time, but luckily I was sitting down and I threw my phone. But yeah, that was my first. You
threw your phone and it just lands on the floor with the face up. You're like, whoops.
My buddy and I like we used to have sleepovers and shit. And I go over to his house and he had a TV in his room, like a fucking giant TV. And we found out because I was just scrolling through channels one day, and if you get like really late at night, DirecTV will show X-rated videos, X-rated movies.
They had to pay.
These ones
there
are
was
free.
A certain point
certain package.
It comes on at our workplace. You can find porn on our workplace.
Yeah, and it's just way too much boobs. But like me and him thought this shit was revolutionary, and dude, we had a few sleepovers and a few nights in a row. We're like, dude, we got to do it again. We got to watch this shit. But like we were young enough where we just sit there and be like,
You like this shit, dude? Hell yeah, I do. Hell yeah.
Like,
Yes.
yeah, I totally I know what's going on. I like what's happening. That's the same. Well, see, with I'll say the first porn video I watched, which was the same situation with me, was because I watched it. My first one that I watched, I didn't know what was going on, but it was like Girls Gone Wild when I was when it was because
Are you 37?
it was prime time, like DirecTV pay-per-view package stuff that you can get.
Yeah.
And at that time I was like 6 years old.
Damn.
But my brothers were like my family, my siblings, my brother and his friends and stuff like that, because my friends and my brother, my family, like we knew each other since Mexico. So
Yeah.
I have some friends that I basically consider cousins, basically. So we were all growing up together and everything. But like, of course, our parents are Hispanic, and at the time we recently moved to America, so they don't really know too much. And they were and my friend and my brother convinced our parents, like, can we buy this movie? It's just a little innocent movie. And they didn't tell them what movie it was. They were just like, oh yeah, okay. So then they paid for it, and then we bought it, and we started watching it. And then my uncle come in, he just stares at us. He just walks in and stares at us, just like,
What the
you guys shouldn't be.
fuck?
He was just like, you guys shouldn't be watching that. That's it. Then he was like, oh, okay. But
So, like,
that's just a
Your
hard
first
thing
porn
to
was on
parent.
Pornhub?
no, my first
It's a
my
DirecTV
first
movie.
porn video. No, so it was. I mean, that first porn video was that video where it's
Yeah.
just you just buy it on DirecTV.
Is that porn?
I mean, it showed nudity and stuff
It's
like that.
it's an X-rated movie, so it's not like
It's not like
porn is
legit
its own
porn.
subject, but it's got
It
like
was-
sex
it
scenes.
it was one of those. It was like, because back then porn had more class.
Yeah.
There was more plot in it and stuff like that. More things.
It was actually like
they
thought out.
60%
it
plot.
was like minimum.
The good
Most
shit.
videos minimum was like an hour long, minimum. Like everything.
Yeah.
But nowadays it's just a 5-minute long videos. And
They do
all
like
right, I'm done,
segments.
I'm-
Everyone
yeah.
knows each other, and they all like split off. And you're like, well, here
Yeah.
we go.
Now it's like, you like that? Pay $15 for the extra 5
Well,
minutes.
that's you, buddy. I just
That's
go.
you.
I just
That's
go on
you.
X videos, find like a minute and a half clip, and then I'm straight.
Did you ever before? Okay, so I watched my first porno on Pornhub, but then I found this website called Twisties. You ever use that?
No.
It's only I don't know if
So-
it exists now. I don't watch porn now, but it's only lesbians because I hate dicks.
Well, there's a bunch of only lesbians.
I'm
sites,
so
but,
straight. I hate penis.
I hate penis. I hate my own penis.
I mean, I do too, but that's a
The
different
the
story.
girl I'm seeing said penises are ugly, and I'm like, oh shit, I don't know what's gonna happen here. I already been with one lesbian.
What am I going to tell her that I also have one?
This is a bad timing.
Okay, but I want to talk about, because my first porn video, like internet porn video, was because I looked up. I'm like, I don't want to see a guy's dick, and so I just looked up lesbian, and then apparently
Your first porn and you were picky.
Boobies.
That's crazy.
Back when you used to spell naked NACKED. Naked.
I'll say, because bro, I have so much stories about first going into this stuff. So my first porn video was, give or take, 2 years, maybe a year and a half of when I more or less regularly started masturbating.
Okay.
So I did. It took me a while to finally start watching my first internet porn video, but
Why do you keep saying it like that?
because there's
My
porn,
paper porn.
Because
He's
there's-
got some. He's
got
I got,
comic book
I got
porn.
PPV porn too.
You got comic book porn?
Well, I mean, you got internet porn, and then you got streaming porn, which is what you watch all
Stop
the
saying
time.
internet porn. Just say porn.
Nothing's cooler than finding your uncle's Playboys.
And there you go.
Nothing's cool.
Exactly, bro.
Well, fucking
Bro,
Sports
that's
Illustrated
what-
doesn't exist anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like my age, prime age, 8th grade, 6th grade, 5th grade, your friend on the school bus just comes in, yo, I found my dad's Playboy magazine, and then
Have you ever looked in one?
I have.
They
Bro,
fucking-
we looked in a lot of them.
There's like
and
3 pictures, and then the rest are like cigar ads.
Yeah,
Like
there'd be
Rolex
like a
ads.
couple pictures, and then all the ones
Full
that my
coochie,
friends
though.
would bring would be like the actual pictures would be ripped off, so we could never do it. And then somebody kept making jokes that like, oh, you probably used them and didn't want it. They got stuck together, so there's no point. But so I was looking up the lesbian porn, and then so, I mean, I was a kid, even though I was probably 14, 13. Yeah, and so I found a website. My first website was called RedTube. And
Yep.
That's sketchy shit
Wait,
right there.
red tube?
That's
Red
sketchy
tube.
shit
the
right
color
there.
red and then tube.
Two or tube?
Tube. Like
Yeah,
YouTube.
okay.
It's the
I was just
sketchy
making
shit
sure
right
I know.
No, so
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
so but that was but apparently that
That's
site
way
just
too many viruses.
apparently that site had also was mostly just like hardcore stuff mostly.
Right.
So I was watching a lot of
Hardcore
I was watching a lot of hardcore lesbian stuff in the beginning. And
Define hardcore lesbian.
Yeah, describe it to a T.
the second video I watched, it was when I learned what fisting was. So,
That took me a few years.
yeah,
and
so I
you-
learned
do you
all
like
that stuff
squirting?
quick.
I think squirting is hot.
I think it's hot too. When I'm able to,
You ever made a girl
when you
squirt?
can do it, when you do the girl squirt, yeah.
You ever made a girl squirt?
It's a lot of like self satisfaction.
Yeah, you ever made a girl squirt?
Yeah,
It's amazing.
It's self satisfaction. It's mostly self
I'm still.
satisfaction.
Stop! Shut up.
It's mostly self satisfaction.
Caleb's new to this subject, and he's
I will pay women to watch them squirt.
okay.
I mean, you've been talking about
You
Karen shows
have.
this entire time, so yeah. So that's how I got into. But so believe I first started. I learned how to masturbate because I was a kid. I was like, I'm not gonna say the age, but I was very young, and
Say it.
okay, I was more or less like 8 years old.
Fuck. I got baptized when I was 8. What were you doing?
What rapper had sex at 8? There was one that had like an interview.
Kim K.
No, I feel
Rapper.
No, it was like Young Boy or something like that. It might have been, yeah, I think it was Young Boy. He's like, yeah, I've
Soulja
been having
Boy.
sex since he was like 8, and they were just like, dude, what? It's like, I was scared to play with Nerf guns when I was 8.
I didn't know what the word gay meant when I was 8.
Happy.
But like, so I always heard like my friend, because I told Caleb this, but my brother, not my brother had a friend who first learned how to masturbate and was regularly doing it when he was in first grade. First grade is when he was doing it. So I was always hearing about that stuff. So then when I was like 7, 8 years old, I was looking up. I'm like, what is this? How do you do it? And stuff like that. And
You WikiHow'd.
yeah, I mean, it was more of a Yahoo ask question kind of thing at that time. So, but I looked it up and it showed you, told you how to do it.
Instructional video.
What's a JOI?
It was just a
Illustration.
no, it was Yahoo answers. It was just a passage that says move your hand, grab your like either once it's hard or whatever.
So
grab
you
your hand. and
read a
start.
JOI.
Yeah, yeah, basically. And so then I'm like, okay, so that's how you do it.
I just got that.
Basically, so
You you got you know like blind people have the lettering.
before? I'm just kidding.
You know what blind people have the what's the
Braille?
yeah, you fucking brailled a JOI.
Oh, yeah.
You're rubbing your finger on it, you're like, oh, that's good shit right there.
It was. So
got
I was
told
at
what to
7th
do.
and
Feel
8th.
those grooves.
I was 7 and 8 years old. It was the first time we had internet because at that time was when internet was becoming commonplace at the household. Is when I was at that age. So then we got CenturyLink, which was dog shit.
Oh yeah, it's really stuff.
Yeah. So
You gotta let it load in, but word by word.
but so I just looked it up and I'm like, okay, my brother and his friends are always talking about it. What does it mean? And then I looked it up and like, okay, so that's how you do it. And I never really tried it until one day I went out, hang out with my friends.
So you said outside. I was like,
It
wow.
was outside.
It was?
the first time. And
Outside.
and I would hang out with my friends and I was just walking my way home and then it just randomly came to my head. I looked it up earlier and I'm like, I could try it real quick outside.
You're just one with nature.
While walking?
Well, it was the middle of the night. It was during winter, sort of near winter time. So it was like 7 o'clock and it was like nighttime.
You did it cold?
Yeah.
You were that hard, you finished cold.
And so I was like a little kid. And I don't know what the fuck was going on. And so I did it. And then I started orgasming, and then I got scared. And I'm like, well, I thought I was gonna pee or something. And I was like, I'll just do it. I'll wait until I go back home. And then
Edged yourself first on.
for some reason, I was just scared of peeing outside at that time. I guess I don't know why. But then I was like, I'm just gonna go home. And then I went home, and I'm like, I don't need to pee though. Like, so what was that feeling? And then I didn't try it again until like maybe 3 months later. It's because I was
You
just
edged
curious.
yourself for 3 months.
No. But this is what I'm talking about when you're orgasming and actually coming, because you can't come until you reach puberty. So that I was orgasming, but I was never coming.
Okay, so You know how like on the Hunger Games they can take anyone from any age.
Yeah.
You're the fucking 8-year-old. They're all just kill themselves. You just walk around jerking off.
That's how I make it to
They're
the
like,
end.
tuning into District 13. What is game to? Oh, he's about to come.
About to come.
But so that was that, and then so
Hold on.
Gabe
You know how the
sounds-
second movie they send presents down?
yeah.
They send you a pocket pussy. Like, here's your flashlight, Gabe.
Oh yeah.
But so okay, so but then that so I did that, and then it wasn't until like 10 years old when I started regularly doing it more often, and then it was like, and then when I turned like 12, is when it finally came out. And then the first time,
Would have been the biggest nut. I'm pretty sure at that point a baby just comes out.
I didn't know what it, because I didn't know. I was just like, it's just like, I was like, it's the same feeling. And then next thing I know is everything just messy everywhere. And I'm just like, what is this?
You probably nut for like 4 minutes. Like,
We definitely could have like made a blanket. Also, I love that you had to look it up. Like, have you ever heard of a fucking bear looking up how to hibernate? Like, this is something we know how to do from birth.
Well, I mean, well, you're like, I'm just gonna.
You ever heard of how a squirrel come up to you and they're like, how the fuck do I put a nut in my mouth?
Well, I mean, well, the thing is, because I'm a freaking,
Like, I need
I'm
help.
a freaking. Well, I'm sorry if you were when you were fucking 7 years old and you were already getting horny humping shit all the damn time.
Hey, no. I was one with the Lord.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Okay,
were
well,
a
then,
I was a good Mormon boy.
and I was hanging around kids who were fucked up. So then we have different upbringings. we have different things coming into our ears at that time. You were talking about Jesus watches you when you masturbate, so don't do that. I was like, yo, these girls
It's
got
mainly
some,
Santa, but okay.
These bitches got some nice titties. Bro, you're 7.
Well, thank you for listening to the latest podcast. Thank you for coming on, Will. What are your thoughts about the podcast?
Yeah, thank you for letting me come on. It was a good time. I think it's going to take off once all these little kids find the videos and start laughing and showing all their friends. But it was definitely a good time. I definitely watched a few things like this when I was younger, but it was fun.
It's all about building a rapport. Anything you want to add, Caleb?
No.
All right. Well, that's it. Thank you. There you go. All right. Thank you for listening, and we hope you continue listening.